What is going on, Reid Nation? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel, man. We got another video. My hair is freakishly long, man. It's just ridiculous. Look what I thought. Ridiculous long. But anyways, ooh, I kind of messed it up, didn't I? But anyways, we got a video. It's a WWE video. And before we get into this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're very close to 19,000, but let me say 20,000 subscribers. We're at 18,804. That can change throughout before this video uploads. It could change right now as we speak. I don't know. But anyways, we're going to talk about will Seth Rollins defeat Brock Lesnar at Wrestlemania 35. And if you haven't checked out my Kingdom Hearts episodes and check out my WWE reactions, you guys love that, so that's cool. A lot of people that are going to be getting into this match or walking in this match are pretty much thinking Brock's going to take the title. I mean, retain the title. Why would I say take the title? It's going to retain the championship. There has actually been rumors that Brock Lesnar might retain, just the fact that they're going to wait for Roman Reigns to come back so they can have the championship back on him. Roman Reigns. Original plans was for Roman Reigns to go to WrestleMania and fight someone else, not fight Brock Lesnar. But the reason Brock Lesnar even has a title is because Roman Reigns is out and they don't want to put it on Braun Strowman and they don't want to put it on anybody else at the moment. Now, easily you can give Seth the title. It's so hard to believe that he is going to win at WrestleMania. I mean, just think about it. Everybody that Brock has faced the last few years, he has beaten. Minus Goldberg for the first time they fought. Only people that really beat, not Roman Reigns. Only people that really beat Brock Lesnar are Roman Reigns and Goldberg in the last couple of years. I don't think there has been anybody else. Brock has beat AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan. Brock has really defeated everybody that's been in his way. He beat Braun Strowman millions of times. That's one reason why I'm happy they don't have Braun in the title picture, because if Braun would have won at Royal Rumble, then probably would have won at WrestleMania, but there's no point of actually even putting him in the match with Brock because we already seen that. They messed up with that. I've been hearing a lot of other stuff that could possibly happen in this match, and one thing that I'm actually think could possibly happen is Dean and Roman interfere in a certain way. This is what I'm hearing. I was hearing from Joe Cronin's show. Make sure you go subscribe to Joe Cronin. I think he was stating that Roman can come back, but not in a wrestling matter, and like mess around and interfere in the match, and it just distracts Brock and Brock loses. That is the only possibility that I can see for Seth Rollins taking the championship. It's the only way. I don't know. Everybody like Seth Rollins has put on a fight against Brock, but they've just lost. AJ Styles is for a similar example. He got destroyed by Brock. Literally, it was terrible. And the only person that really had a lot of offense on Brock that is smaller is Daniel Bryan. He literally was getting so much offense on him until what, the very end. Well, no, take that back. It might have been Finn that was getting more offense, because I remember Daniel was getting suplexed around a little bit, but then he came back and it made a good match. And then Finn, he was beating Brock. He was beating him up, and all of a sudden he did the Kimura lock. He was doing the Kimura lock on Finn, and Finn just immediately tapped out. It's kind of like how it is on 2K when you do a move, like you just beating up you just beating him up, and then the minute he do a submission, you immediately tap. That's the same thing with kind of a similar situation that happened. I want to believe that Seth is going to win at WrestleMania. How? That's the big reason. How will he win? Only possible thing that I can see is, like I said before when I was watching Joe Cronin, they said Roman Reigns and Dean are going to affiliate with the match in some type of way, because Dean is going to be leaving soon. After WrestleMania, I believe he's gone. You know, he's really been off script. He was off script on Raw. He had I guess he had a whole script and he just said defeat the beast and that's it. I mean, he doesn't care. He really doesn't. That's the only way I can see Seth beating Brock. Because really what's Brock going to do is just straight suplex him and suplex him and suplex him and suplex him throughout the whole match. And we're just going to sit there like, I mean, if he could do it to Roman Reigns, Goldberg, and everybody else around him, even Braun Strowman, if he could do that to Braun Strowman, he's going to do that to Seth Rollins. There's no doubt about it. I really want Seth to take the title off him, just the fact that I don't even think Brock's gonna defend the championship at Elimination Chamber. That's the one thing I hate about these type of champions. You got good people, like good wrestlers that would love to hold that championship. But you got this part-timer Brock Lesnar, which he should have never even got a chance to get the title. They should have really put the first when they were. I think they were doing a match for who's gonna take the title after they vacated off Roman. They should have easily went with Finn Balor, like literally, just have Finn Balor take the championship, and I would rather see like a Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, or you could easily put AJ Styles on Raw and have him. It'd be an AJ versus Seth match at WrestleMania. I really don't want to see Seth versus Brock, but that's what we're getting. It's not gonna be a match that's gonna sell tickets though. Unless you're a Brock fan and or even a Seth Rollins fan, you might go. But that match is not gonna sell tickets. You're gonna go into this match knowing like what Brock's gonna do, how Seth's gonna react, and it's like. But easily WWE can really put a turn on this match. WWE can easily turn this match, have us thinking like Brock's gonna defeat him, Seth doesn't have a chance. They could easily do that, and Seth comes out on top. Literally, they could easily do that. Brock gets distracted, Seth just hits on the curb stomp. You don't even have to have Roman Reigns come out. Just play his music, have Brock turn around, and it just takes his concentration off. I mean, how many curb stomps is it really going to take for Brock? I mean, when they had the triple threat, when Seth cashed in, he tried to curb stomp Brock. I believe Brock kicked out. It might take about at least 5 curb stomps to get Brock. But for Seth, the only thing it's going to take, it might even take maybe only 2 F5s to just finish him. In my mind, if I was Seth Rollins, I would train to get out the submission of the Kimura lock. I would train to even get out the leg lock submission. I would train not to get a suplex, because Seth could easily just be reversing suplexes. Like Brock's like, I'm gonna suplex him, and then Seth just flipping backwards and just flipping backwards and just like reversing it. That's simple. Like he can easily do that, but how long can you reverse it? That's the problem. I mean, I don't know. Let me know down below. What do you think is gonna happen? I'm pretty much sure, in my opinion, I think Brock's going to retain. I want to believe that Seth's going to win, but at the moment, it does not look like that's going to happen. Usually, we would know the week before, well, the week of WrestleMania, because the go-home show, whoever gets the upper hand on the go-home show usually ends up losing on the pay-per-view. A lot of you guys probably already know that. So if Brock gets the upper hand, let's say Brock's on the go-home show, he gets the upper hand, easily that can mean that Seth's going to take it. We're just going to have to wait and see. That's basically it. I don't want to make this video long because it's not many possible outcomes that I could say. It's not like a Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte type situation where there's a lot of possible outcomes. More or less, like I said, if Seth was going to win, it's going to have to be with a distraction that either comes from Dean, Roman, or anybody else that does not like Brock Lesnar. What I would be shocked is, we say this every WrestleMania, we say this every pay-per-view, what if Paul Heyman turns on Brock? I don't think Paul Heyman will, and if he does, that would be a shocker. I really wanted to see Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman. Like, last year, I thought it was going to happen. I thought Paul was going to turn on Brock, and he was going to go with Roman. Roman's going to be fully healed, but who knows? Thank you guys so much for enjoying this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in the next video I post. Let me know down below, what do you think is going to happen? These are my possible outcomes. You guys always have your opinions down below. You guys had a big opinion about the Charlotte situation. No comments on the recent one about Becky. I guess you guys pretty much already know the outcome of that. But anyways, see you guys later. Peace out, Reid Nation. Deuces. One love, peace. Catch you guys later. Stay subscribed, stay blessed. I'm out. See ya.